Have trouble with saving money? Do they always seem to slip through your fingers somehow? There is no magic financial wand, but a few simple tips will help you take control of your budget and save money for anything. Here are some reasons why saving money is important. To put more money aside means to get an additional level of freedom. Savings can be your emergency safety net, or help with improvement of housing conditions. The money you saved can be used for recreation needs or luxury items. Also, your savings are the future of your children. And yes, saving is not as fun as spending, but nothing is impossible. Welcome to our Leader Mentality Club. In this video we will look at the secrets and ways to save money in any conditions. The truth is that you will not save a penny until you understand exactly where your income is going. These 3 golden rules of budgeting, formulated by financial experts, will help you understand how to start saving money and not go astray. Secret number 1. Count your expenses. How do you decide where and when to save money if you have no idea about your expenses? Find and download any Excel budgeting spreadsheet online, optimize it for your needs and start controlling your expenses. And do this now, without postponing that for tomorrow. If you're not a fan of spreadsheets, get a notepad or install some finance tracking app. When you get a clear picture of expenses in your typical month, you can then identify problem areas. How much money to save, and what optional and impulse purchases can be reduced. This will become very clear in just a few weeks. Also, important note here. At first, it may seem silly to write down all of your expenses, because obviously you already know everything. But when you have real data in front of you, your financial statistics not for a day or two, but for a whole month or longer, you may be surprised at the amounts you pay for certain things. This will help you determine where you are spending more and what you can save on. After all, in terms of everyday spendings it may be trifles, but in terms of a whole month the total spending cost may be an alternative to a new laptop. This is one of the secrets that shocked me personally. I did not record my every expense either, but when I started doing it, I was very surprised. Has this ever happened to you? Leave your comment under this video. And if you haven't used this secret before, start doing that immediately. Secret number 2. Pay yourself first. You've probably heard this particular phrase more than once. Do you know why it is repeated so often? Because this concept actually works. Paying yourself first means putting aside a certain part of your earnings on a deposit, or some separate account, or simply putting money aside in your cash stash. Trying to save money from the salary leftovers at the end of the month, only from what is left after all of the expenses, is a huge mistake that the vast majority of people makes. You need to think about savings in the same way you think about any other bills and necessary expenses. What do you do when the bills for electricity, cable TV or telephone arrive? That's exactly how you need to treat your savings account. Let's say your goal is to save $300 per month. Try paying this so-called bill first. And only then go and distribute the remaining amount for your other bills and needs. That's how you don't skip putting money aside and make sure to stay on track for your goals. Before we share the last secret, make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notifications, so you don't miss our new videos. And we're moving on to secret number 3. Spend less than you earn. And no, it's not about giving up on all of the pleasant things and experiences. Don't be alarmed, because I'm only talking about some reasonable savings and planning for the future. Think for yourself. If you earn $3,000 a month and spend $3,100, your budget balance will be $100 negative. In that case, you have most likely used some credit card, and now will have to repay the debt with interest, right? So, the next month you will need to cut your spendings not just by $100, but by a larger amount. Zero balance, however, is much better. So, this one means you know how to plan and spend, but you do not know how to save your money. In this case, you risk being not prepared for the emergency expenses that can be very unexpected. But let's face it, even if you increase your income, the financial situation will not change. Most likely you will just allow yourself to spend more. At least most of us would do exactly that since it's in our nature. The only way out is to learn how to control expenses and save money, fighting our sudden impulses. And what is the best way to do this? There's only one answer to that, and we already mentioned it: to save money immediately after receiving it. This is the basic rule of personal finance management. By saving money right away, you simply remove it from the family budget and automatically adjust your lifestyle to the realistic financial limits. Otherwise, a typical situation occurs, when there seems to be a lot of money at the beginning of the month, and it seems that there is nothing wrong with pampering yourself a little. And by the end of that month your wallet is empty, since you're sure that you spent money only on the essential things. Suddenly it turns out that it will not be possible to save up anything this month in any way. Therefore, the correct way to save money would be to set a specific date, which is usually the payday, and regularly stash your savings on this date. Putting money into an account and forgetting about it is actually the best way to save money. That's it for today. If you are interested in the topic of personal finance, please like this video. And also let us know in the comments which tip you find the most useful. You were watching Leader Mentality channel. Subscribe for new videos, and we'll see you in the next one.